Welcome to another Baka commentary video. This will be the second part of the AMD CES presentation video. So you're wondering, why am I doing a second part video? I was being a dirt when I made my first part of the AMD CES presentation video. So I forgot to talk about another really important thing that AMD revealed at the AMD CES video. So I might as well make this a one stone and kill two birds with one video, talk about and be able to cover, trying to link the two together and at the same time cover up for my derpiness. So yeah, so with AMD mobile with CES video, they have revealed the 7000 series of the lineup. So let me do a quick explanation of how AMD's 7000 series lines up gonna be, because AMD has completely changed how the naming culture is again. With the 7000 series, first number, as it said, the series SKU, so the 7. Second will be the number after SKU. So it'd be like the Athlons, Silver, Gold, R3, R5s, R7. That's where you'll get it. So if you got a letter, you probably got the lower end, at Silver, Gold, whatever. And then if you got the actual, the numbers, you got the 3, 5, 7, and 9. And obviously, the higher in the silver, obviously gold is better than silver, so like in the, and then obviously 9 is bigger than 3, so obviously higher SKU. However, the third number is the core design. That is basically going to tell you what core design the 7 series CPU you're buying. Fourth will be the feature set. Right now there seems to be only 0 and 5, and the difference seems to be AMD's new AI engine, which they recently acquired, which is likely a Xilinx ASIC AI engine that they put on the CPU itself. And lastly, the fifth number will indicate what thermo design the CPU belong in. Now let me tell you, now that I've kind of given you a general rundown of it, let me give you my opinion on it. Here's the problem I have with the 7000 series naming scheme. The third number numbering scheme indicate what generation of core. So with the 7000 series specifically, you could potentially get a Zen 2 CPU, which is a 2019 CPU in the year 2023, and maybe in 2024 you are getting a 2019 CPU core design. Yes, which is kind of, it's basically, or as of writing, it's already a 5-year-old architecture. What have they done with the new Zen 2 that they're putting on the 7000 series? They just repackaged it slightly, give it a few gigahertz of extra clock speed. In reality, it's not really going to affect it. Efficiency, what? Okay, you can't really make it more efficient, unless they decide to be like, For me, I just really be like, wouldn't. So for me, why I call it scummy is because, one, AMD seems to be like to reusing some silicon, and which means higher profit margin. For those general viewers that just stumbled onto this video, you're wondering, why not? It should be a good thing, right? That means they will make it cheaper. No, as we can truth, I wouldn't be surprised if AMD's like, yeah, man, we're just gonna keep our good profit margin that we sold our Zen 2 at. Instead of covering for our R&D cost, yeah, we're just gonna put that on top of our already Zen 2 profit margin. And which is pretty good actually on the Zen 2 CPU. They sold it with pretty good Lisa Su tax. So now we have Lisa Su tax plus the R&D tax that they already paid off with the 2019 launch. So now this is just free profit for AMD, and they're just gonna try to milk it. And on paper, it kind of does, for those viewers, it's like you'll see me whenever I talk about AMD, I always complain about not enough SKU and not enough products. Yeah, this kind of covers it. However, this was not one of the way I said AMD would like to get more SKU. Like, don't just repackage old thing. This could potentially damage AMD reputation, and if people go buy a 7000 series CPU, they try it and be like, hey, this, or like if someone's really were upgrading from like, you know, like a 600 series and they went and bought a Zen 2 7 series, they'll be like, hey, why does my laptop feel slower? I thought 7 series was newer. They'll be like, oh, 7 series must be some garbage CPU because but they don't unknowingly bought an older generation CPU SKU, which is pretty bad for you, AMD. They will, as people, when they buy a 7000 series, they expect the latest generation, not buy some old generation, not 2 generation old reskin product as new. This is a bad practice. I hope we as a community let these fucking Zen 2, Zen 3 CPU all sit on shelf and rot. And clearly, this is on the legality. I bet their lawyers like, yeah, it's legally fine, but morally, it's not good. It is a scam, in my opinion, and we let these things sit on shelf, rot, and they force AMD to sell them at a loss and never fucking do this shit again. Anyway, guys, if you are the techie individual of your household, make sure you don't ever get the Zen 2 and the Zen 3 cores, man. Just or if they are, make sure they're priced right. And, well, let's hope you guys share this video, like this video, so that people are more aware of AMD shenanigan, and as well as could help with some people that are looking into this video and be like, hey, this is a good source of video, I hope. And if it is, comment for any feedback. I would love some feedback. And as for my CES 2023 video, this is the final video of that series and for the channel. Thank you so much for watching my 4 videos in this CES 2023 series for the Baka commentary video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.